A father's voice, crackling over a phone line from 1990 Tokyo, singing a lullaby to a daughter who cannot sleep. It is a moment of pure, domestic peace. But in the monsterverse, peace is a fragile illusion. By the end of the story, that same lullaby is being sung again, not over a phone, but in the dirt of Santa Soledad, as life fades from the eyes of a man who spent his existence torn between two worlds. This is the moment the Randa family finally came together, only to be shattered by the very legacy they've been running from. This is not just a recap. This is the breakdown of the most emotional hour in the history of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. Before we begin, this video contains major spoilers for Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Season 2, Episode 5, titled Furusato. I am your host, and this is Review. Today, we are diving deep into the halfway point of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Season 2. This fifth episode, Furusato, is a turning point that changes the trajectory of the series. We finally get answers about Apex, the terrifying truth behind Titan X, and a death that no one saw coming. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why Hiroshi Randa matters to the future of this franchise, and how this episode sets the stage for the rise of Mechagodzilla, the birth of two worlds. The episode begins with a hauntingly beautiful flashback to 1990 Tokyo. We see Hiroshi Randa singing a Japanese lullaby called Furusato to a young Cate Randa. He is trying to soothe her to sleep across the distance, but the scene quickly reveals the duality of his life. A nurse ushers him into a hospital room to meet his newborn son. This is the moment Kentaro Randa enters the world, named after Hiroshi Randa's biological father. It is a potent visual of a man literally caught between two families in two different countries. This sequence sets the emotional stakes for the entire episode, grounding the massive Titan action in the personal tragedy of the Randa bloodline. Defying the director. In the present day of 2017, the tension within Monarch is reaching a breaking point. Tim is convinced that Apex is leading them on a wild goose chase. He pleads with Director Barris to redirect the team to Santa Soledad to pursue Titan X. Director Barris rejects the request, choosing to follow the false leads provided by Apex. This leads Tim to make a pivotal choice. He defies direct orders and heads to Santa Soledad anyway, knowing that the stakes are too high to play by the rules. It is a classic Monarch move, rogue agents following their gut when the bureaucracy fails to see the truth. The Titan phone reset. On a Zodiac boat headed for Santa Soledad, the core team of Shaw, Cate Randa, Hiroshi Randa, Cate Randa, and Kentaro Randa discuss the science of their situation. Shaw reveals a terrifying detail from Bill Randa's research. Titan X was not supposed to return to the surface until 2023. However, the use of the Titan phone on Skull Island changed everything. It caused the creature to emerge early in 2017, effectively resetting its natural instincts. This isn't just a monster appearing. It is a biological anomaly triggered by human interference, proving once again that humanity is often the architect of its own destruction in the monsterverse. The Apex ambition. While the Randa family travels, May and Brenda arrive at a massive Apex camp on Santa Soledad. They are preparing for the arrival of Titan X. The plan is cold and calculated. Launch a synaptic link powered by May's code into the Titan via a drone. May is hesitant, insisting she needs more time to scale the program for a creature as massive as Titan X. This segment highlights the fundamental difference between Monarch and Apex. While Monarch seeks to understand, Apex seeks to control. This synaptic link technology is the missing link that fans have been waiting for, signaling the early development of the tech that will eventually power Mechagodzilla in Godzilla vs. Kong. Outpost 27 Secrets. As the team explores the island, they stumble upon a small, abandoned Monarch cabin labeled Outpost 27. Inside, they find evidence that Monarch stayed on the island waiting for Titan X until 1968. This was 5 years before its natural return cycle. Most touchingly, they find a childhood drawing by Hiroshi Randa lying on a bed, proving that Bill Randa had returned here at some point. This discovery bridges the gap between the generations, showing that the obsession with these titans has been a constant shadow over the Randa family for decades. The 2014 choice. we get another flashback, this time to 2014. Hiroshi Randa is about to enter his family's apartment when he receives a life-changing call from Tim. Monarch has found a bag full of Bill Randa's research. Hiroshi Randa hesitates, his hand literally on the key to his front door, but he chooses the research over his family. He heads to DC without even stepping inside. This moment explains the resentment his children feel. He didn't just leave, he chose the monsters over the people he loved, a recurring theme that finally reaches a resolution in this episode. The weaponization of Titans. The reunion between the Randas and May is far from happy. They confront her about abandoning them to work for Brenda. During this heated exchange, the true nature of the Apex plot is revealed. If the synaptic link works, Apex won't just stop a future G-Day, they will have the power to cause one anywhere in the world. They have kept this technology hidden from Monarch specifically to sell it as a global weapon. It is a chilling revelation that shifts Apex from a corporate rival to a genuine global threat. The arrival of Titan X. The tension peaks as Titan X finally arrives on Santa Soledad. Despite the best efforts of Shaw, Apex successfully launches the synaptic link drone. Shaw is forced to dodge a swarm of scarabs to take cover. Meanwhile, Cate Randa experiences something strange. She is drawn to the sonic signal of Titan X, standing frozen as if in a trance. The synaptic link initially works, holding the Titan at bay, but the sheer complexity of the creature's neural network overwhelms the system. The technology crashes, and the Apex team is forced to evacuate in chaos. The magenta spike mystery. As the Titan begins to leave, a visual detail caught the eye of every hardcore fan. The spikes on Titan X change from their standard blue to a glowing, vibrant magenta. This is a direct visual link to the power-boosted Godzilla and the Titan known as Tiamat in Godzilla x Kong. The New Empire. The implication is clear. Titan X is tapping into a specific type of radiation or power source that we have seen before. Whether this is a coincidence or a deeper evolutionary connection remains one of the episode's biggest lingering questions. If this kind of monsterverse breakdown is what you come here for, subscribing takes 2 seconds, and it means a lot. The sacrifice of Hiroshi Randa. In the middle of the retreat, disaster strikes. One of the massive tentacles of Titan X collapses, crushing buildings and heading straight for Cate Randa. In a final act of redemption, Hiroshi Randa pushes his daughter out of the way, taking the full force of the impact himself. He is mortally wounded. As Tim and the Monarch team arrive, it is clear that there is no saving him. In his final moments, Cate Randa, and Hiroshi Randa sing Furusato together. He dies in the arms of the family he finally truly returned to. The Cate Randa connection. The episode leaves us with the mystery of Cate Randa's behavior. Why was she drawn to the monster? It is possible that when she opened the rift that unleashed Titan X, she created a mental or biological link with the creature. This echoes the abilities of the Iwi tribe and Jia, who are the only other humans known to communicate with titans like Kong and Mothra. If Cate Randa has become a Titan whisperer, the power balance of the monsterverse has shifted forever. The missing briefcase. During the chaotic Apex evacuation, Jason Trissop is seen sneaking away with a mysterious briefcase. While it currently feels like a vague plot device, the history of this franchise suggests nothing is accidental. Could this briefcase contain the refined synaptic code? Or perhaps a biological sample from Titan X? Whatever is inside, Jason Trissop clearly has his own agenda that doesn't involve Brenda or Apex. Finding a pulse. After a few weeks of slow pacing, Furusato has finally found the pulse of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. This episode was focused, impactful, and moved the story forward with significant momentum. It provided the emotional closure Hiroshi Randa deserved while opening up new lore possibilities that tie the series directly into the major films. The mix of character-driven drama and high-stakes monster action proves that when this show hits its stride, it is unbeatable. Furusato is a masterclass in how to handle a mid-season finale. It answered the question of Apex's motives, confirmed the weaponization of Titans, and delivered a heartbreaking conclusion to the arc of Hiroshi Randa. It reminds us that in the world of Godzilla and Kong, the human stories only matter when they are tied to the scale of the monsters. Hiroshi Randa died a hero, saving the daughter he once left behind. Let me know in the comments, do you think Cate Randa actually has a mental link with Titan X? Or was it just the sonic signal? Thank you for watching this breakdown of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. If you enjoyed this cinematic dive into the Monsterverse, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More Monarch breakdowns are coming, stay tuned.